been a minute since I've recorded anything. This whole past year has gone so fast. It's crazy to say that I've been at Rhode Island for about a year now. I'm actually at home right now. End of the recruiting shutdown is today, so today's the last day. It's May 11th. So just had an urge, obviously, to start recording again. And you guys know if I just feel like filming a vlog, I'm gonna film a vlog. So I am home in Carolina Beach. Had a good week off. Was able to catch up on a lot of stuff, film, recruiting, kind of just outline the summer a little bit. It's been absolutely go, go, go because of the transfer portal, end of the season, all of the visits we've had, everything. April becomes a huge recruiting month, and May there is a live period, which is next week. So again, it's insane that it's already mid-May, but we're here. We've made it a year down. What up? On my way into work. Had a good workout this morning. Got up fairly early. I've been a consistent like 6:15, 6:30, which has been nice. Back into a little morning routine. Driving into work. I got like a 30-minute drive every day, which at first I was like, dang, 30 minutes? But I'm learning to really appreciate the drive in. You know, get a podcast on, listen to something good, set the tone for the day. I'm really appreciating that 30-minute drive. But on the docket today, I have a lot of stuff to do. Yesterday was actually my first day back in the office. Did a bunch of recruiting stuff, a bunch of receipts. And then today I've got to make sure that our incomers, we got a couple new transfers coming in, a couple freshmen, trying to get them all set with their gear because they arrive in the next week or so for summer session 1 workouts. So gonna make sure that their gear is taken care of. We ordered a bunch of new stuff. It's not here yet, but it's coming soon. So we're gonna get that organized because we head on the road, back on the road tomorrow. It's actually insane. Be back in the office 2 days, then flying out again to Houston, Texas. I will be at the Nike EYBL tournament. So excited for that. Love Houston. You already know I'm gonna train at Alphaland, which I actually have the shirt on from last time. So yeah, it'll be a great trip basketball wise, but it's also a cool area and I get to see some pretty cool gyms. So you guys know I'll wake up early, make sure I get to a gym and get that done. So yeah, that's the plan for the weekend, but about 10 minutes out from work right now. Catch you guys when I get there. Little pickup about to go down. All right, they're hooping with the football boys today. Hooping. Pickup was actually really good. Played with the football guys. Inez has been organizing that one. Just dropped off some gear to our compliance people. They do a lot for us with admissions, transcripts, all that good stuff, recruiting. So gotta take care of your people, man. So just dropped off some gear. Now I'm actually going to take AD to the bike shop. And then actually gotta come back here. But I gotta make sure Brooklyn, Amori, who's actually one of our incoming freshmen, and Taviana's stuff is all good to go in the locker room. So that's my plan when I get back, but it's nice out. Beautiful, beautiful day. Kind of dreading the, I think it's supposed to be 97 degrees in Houston tomorrow. Whew, it's gonna be brutal. Early morning wake up call today, about 4:45. Got up, finished packing because I did not finish that last night. Now we're on the road, headed to the New Haven airport, flying to Texas today. Touchdown in Houston, Hobby Airport. I'm starving. That flight was actually really, really long, like 4 hours, 3.5 hours. So I gotta get something to eat, gotta grab my rental car, but then free for the whole day pretty much. So we're gonna go get a workout in at Alphaland and then do some work, make sure that we're ready to go for recruiting tomorrow. All right, it's about 4 p.m. Texas time right now. You already know I got my pre, mixed it up. I'm using a little bit of C-Bombs pre instead of the Ghost right now. No blender bottle. I create a little funnel here for the pre-workout. You know, little funnel. Oh, not bad. Gotta get creative, you know? Gotta get creative. All right, we're here, about to hit a lift, and then definitely gonna shoot some hoops. That's the plan. All right, first session at Alphaland done. Man, if I lived here, I'd be at this place every damn day. Basketball court, cafeteria area, study lounge to do work. It's incredible. If I wasn't coaching basketball, this is like something I would want to own, like a place like this, like a sports facility. That's like my ultimate dream. I can still do it. Give me some time, save some money. What's up? Driving to the Adidas tournament Saturday morning. It's about 7:50 a.m. Just picked up my Dunkin', some iced coffee for the road. Got a little run in this morning, a little workout, nothing crazy, but now driving day 2 of recruiting to Bryan, Texas. The Legends Event Center is where the Adidas tournament is. Spent all day at Nike yesterday. Got about an hour left on this trip. Then I'll finish off back at Nike tomorrow morning, and my flight actually heads back early afternoon. So yeah, yesterday was good, and now on to day 2. It's good, like spending one whole day and then another day at a different tournament. Kind of mix it up a little bit, see a bunch of different teams, a bunch of different players. So yeah, excited for Adidas. This facility is unreal. Honestly, the convention center, the NRG Center in Houston was actually pretty nice too, but the Adidas tournaments, the Adidas does it right. They absolutely crush their facilities, the hospitality, all of that, especially compared to the rest. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, it'll be a busy day. I don't really know how much I'm gonna film. It's just games all day. And I'm actually driving back here tonight, so I'll probably catch you later tonight when I'm on my way back. What's up, guys? I'm gonna close the video out here. I know I've just been recording over the course of the last like 4 or 5 days. So my thought is for the summertime to try to get out a weekly vlog. Yeah, so just kind of going through the entire week because I really have a hard time filming from start to finish of a day, or sometimes I just don't feel like it's interesting enough to film just straight through a day. So just break it up, but that'll be the plan, a little bit of a weekly vlog. So I was in Houston, that's where I flew to be at the Nike tournament, and then drove to Bryan, Texas, where the Adidas tournament was. So I was down south for a little bit. Coach Reese was in Atlantic City. So today, getting back, we actually did have workouts this morning. So we just started. Today was officially the start of our summer session 1. But you know, just a lot of skill work, individual development, just working on micro skills and stuff like that. To improve their game in specific areas, as opposed to doing a lot of team stuff. We'll do a lot of team stuff in summer too, when obviously we have more people here. So that'll be the plan. We do those workouts in the mornings, and then the girls will lift as well. So it's really just a time for them to get into really great physical shape as well, really build a foundation, and go hard, push themselves, and make sure that they're making some gains, like on the court and in the weight room during the summertime, because they have a lot of time in the day. Most of them are in an online class. So there's a lot of time to go back, get shots up, play some pickup. So all of that will also be included in the summer sessions. Yeah, so that was this morning, and then we had a nice little recruiting meeting. Actually, it wasn't little. It was actually pretty thorough. So went through all the kids that we saw this weekend, and for people that don't know, the week after you get back from the road is a lot of phone calls and connecting with obviously the players that you just saw, but also the coaches from the programs and the teams that you saw as well. So trying to get on the phone with as many people as possible, be efficient, and kind of figure out, where are the rankings in terms of, the kids that you're recruiting, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, where do they fall in needs of your depth chart? And then at the same time, when you get on the phone, it's gauging a level of interest too. Because I find like a lot of things, it's just kind of feeling out, who is actually interested in your school, what's the level of interest of them, of their family, who's realistic for your level. And all of that. Those are the important things, that you don't spend too much time in one area and not enough time on maybe some other kids. So that's kind of the game of it all as well, is just feeling like who you vibe with, and, obviously who your head coach really, really likes and wants. So that's a big piece of it. But so that's what I'm doing right now. I can't really show you everything, but you can see that's kind of how I break down my lists of things. So as you can see, I'll go evals by year, May team list, 26s, 27s, evals, and put the notes on that side. I like to start with things in Google Doc, and then I will move them over to Just Play and ARMS. So we have Just Play as like our recruiting software, and then ARMS is where we do, all the compliance stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to spend some time getting a little bit more organized with that. I think after April and May, it's nice because I have a good sense, or most people probably have a good sense of what their lists will look like going into July. So it's really thorough. And, you got two good eval sessions to really, get to know kids and get a good feel for, their games and everything. So that is kind of the plan for the rest of the night. It's about 7:30 p.m. So just going to send some more texts out, set up some more phone calls, and then just get myself organized, and we're back at it tomorrow morning. So yeah, I hope that gave you guys a little bit of insight into recruiting, I guess, through these videos. The point too is also to share as much of my experience and my day-to-day, obviously, with you guys, but I also don't want to be general and not give any value. I really want to be able to answer any questions or talk in depth about things, obviously as much in depth as I can without giving out, personal information and, things that are too close to our program, but to really kind of let you guys get an inside look at, what goes into recruiting and, just the basic questions that coaches or people that are trying to just kind of get their foot in the door, because that's usually who watches my videos, people that want to coach, or maybe you're coming from a different level that are just trying to learn, the system and how things operate. That's kind of the point of these videos. It's not for people, I don't know everything. I do not have all the answers. I'm learning as I go. And that's kind of the point, is for me to share my experiences, the do's and don'ts, a lot of things that I've done wrong, because there's plenty of things that I've done wrong as well. But just myself kind of getting better, and, maybe some tips and tricks that can help you guys along the way. And, just so you can get to see, do I really want to do this job? Because you are on the road a lot. So I know I'm ranting a little bit right now, but there's a lot that goes into coaching and the recruiting piece, and a lot of it's trial and error and a feel and experience. But at the same time, there are some things that, you can expect going into it. And I hope I can share some of that with you guys. So if you have topics or questions, seriously, leave them down below in the comments. I'm happy to address or answer any questions as well in future videos. And I'll just keep in mind every week as I'm making these vlogs again to try to cover some sort of topic and give, my opinion or my experience more so than my opinion on any of those, any topics that are really kind of relevant to coaching and obviously the college basketball landscape. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week.